Another car fast becoming a classic is the Triumph 2000 in the 2500 series. There must be thousands of them still on our roads. And our classic car man, Graham Booth, admits a certain liking for them.
It's fashionable nowadays to say rude things about the English cars of the 60s and 70s. But the big sixes that Triumph produced back then seem to have won the respect of just about everyone. This particular Triumph is owned by Ron Murgatroyd of Auckland. It's done 40,000 kilometres, just 40,000 kilometres since new, and as you can see, it's in absolutely immaculate condition. Ron's car is a 2500 TC. That's to say it's got the six-cylinder, 2,500cc engine, and it's got twin carburetors. But there were all sorts of variations within this Triumph range. The twin headlights were really something when the first version of the car, the Mark I Triumph 2000, was introduced in the early 60s. In later models, the engine grew to 2,500cc and some had fuel injection. Now it's confession time. I have to admit to being rather biased about this story in that I used to own a Triumph 2500 and I had a very, very good run out of it. In fact, I did about 100,000 kilometres in it. The sort of things I remember are really nice seats, really comfortable. The adjustable steering column. See, you just pull a little lever here and you can adjust the column according to what you want. Another really nice feature was the acres and acres of wood veneer. How terribly English, isn't it? And down here, you probably can't see it very well. Down in there are little ducts which send the hot air from the heater through onto the feet of the rear passengers, something that's really comfortable in winter. Mind you, I was never very impressed with the boot. It's far too small for a car of that size. But take a fine Sunday afternoon, the smooth engine purring away, and you could forgive that. These cars are really nice to drive too. One of the things I always liked was the independent rear suspension. We're only starting to hear some manufacturers trumpet about the fact that they've got that in their latest models. Triumph had it back in the early 1960s. And now we're on our way to see somebody else who's a Triumph enthusiast. It's someone you probably know fairly well. During his years as Prime Minister, Sir Robert Muldoon drove Triumphs and he became a confirmed fan of them. I like the way the doors fit, you know. Lady Muldoon liked them too.
And my wife is very tiny. She said, this is one of the cars I can see over the wheel, the steering wheel.
Sir Robert was delighted to take a Triumph out on the road again.
It's a beautiful car. They're, it's a real classic. I mean, it served me well for all those years, I guess, how many years? 12 years. And a good car around town, as I said.
The big Triumphs are now disappearing from our roads, although many are being bought by enthusiasts. Already regarded as classics, they could be an appreciating asset.